Welcome to another edition of the most consistent, prolific, and dedicated uploads in YouTube history. This is the dynamic Sean's View Entertainment right here on YouTube.com. Make sure to like this video and subscribe. And as I do almost every year, my yearly WWE report card for 2014. Now, if you go to high school or if you're in middle school, junior high, college, whatever you do, I'm going to give this an overall grading from an A+ all the way to an F. And yes, there may be an F in this report card for the WWE because I'll tell you what, it has been a very mediocre year if you've been a WWE fan and you've been following the continuous storylines and angles. Now, I'm not going to go too much in depth with this and waste much of your time. I'm just going to go down the list and tell you what I think the grade should be as concerns a letter grade. We're not talking 1 out of 5 stars. We're talking, remember, not a number grade, but a letter grade. And I want your comments and I want your opinions as to what you would grade the WWE product on all aspects of the company. Overall grade for Raw on the USA Network as a whole, overall, for 2014, I'd have to give a C-, and I feel that's right on target. The overall grade for SmackDown as a whole for 2014, once again, comes in at a C-. The overall grade for storylines and angles in WWE for 2014, C+. Because there were some things that were compelling and that were intriguing, but that was few and far between, but I'll give it a C+ for that. The overall grade for the WWE creative team, C-. Now, I understand they put in a lot of hard work, but they just weren't cutting it for me this year. Overall WWE pay-per-views for the year, I'd have to say a B-. And once again, I feel that while the WWE did drop the ball on a number of occasions for the pay-per-views, they did come through when it mattered most. Or there were some pay-per-views that came away that you didn't necessarily think were going to steal the show, and it ended up being pay-per-view of the year candidate, but that's just my opinion on things. The WWE Network, with its lineup and an extended library, along with the price of $9.99, I got to give a solid B+. Regarding the importance of championships in the WWE for the year of 2014, C+. The WWE Raw ratings for 2014 continued to see a downward spiral. I gave it a C, and maybe that was being too nice. The SmackDown ratings overall, I gave it a C. WWE NXT for the year overall, a solid A+, and I feel that's right on point. The WWE's product being able to draw you in, C+. Once again, the WWE has a knack for, did they live up to the expectations of anything can happen in the WWE? I wouldn't say fully, I would not say all the way, but I felt that they at least came halfway as it concerns trying to draw the viewer in and wanting them to care. The WWE's product being unpredictable, I gave it a C-. So these are just my grades. I want your comments and your opinions on the WWE as a whole in 2014 on all these aspects. Now, there may be some things that I'm missing, but I think overall, as it concerns the importance, as it concerns the value, as it concerns the WWE and its core product in their presentation and what they bring to the table, I feel that these letter grades are not, overrating it. I don't think it's underrating it. I feel this is point on, but once again, we can agree to disagree. And once again, that's why, the feedback's below. That's why I don't shut the comments off. Or, that's why I don't disable comments on here, because I look forward to your opinions and your comments on the matter, and that's why we're interactive here on Sean's View Entertainment. So this has been the 2014 WWE Report Card. Now, once again, some of this you can't blame on the WWE. You can blame it on the creative team. You can blame it on a number of injuries this year. Wade Barrett, Daniel Bryan, Ryback, CM Punk leaving the company. The WWE definitely had a battle. They waged war. But in the end, I think the WWE, it's sinking right now, and they need to find a way to rebound, because right now the WWE is in a slump, and they need to recharge their batteries. They need to take 2 steps back before they take 2 steps forward. Now, 2015 could be a memorable year for the WWE, because if you're looking at 2014, it's not going to be a year you're going to look back and say, oh, remember the great times, remember the great moments, remember the unpredictable times, because there were very few and far between. Yes, some wrestlers stood out, like Dolph Ziggler. Roman Reigns being named the Superstar of the Year. There were just a lot of things that didn't make sense, and there's not a lot of logic backing the WWE in 2014. But once again, this is just my view and my opinions. I'm still a long-time WWE fan. Even with these grades, I am still going to watch 2015. because I want to believe that the saying for anything can happen in the WWE does remain true, and that the WWE can rebound for the new year. But they need to make the proper adjustments for that to happen. And we all have our views on how the WWE can change, but it all comes down to how they change in the long run. Subscribe.